everybody. Welcome to another Tech Talk. About a couple months ago in the summer, I got an offer to play a job in a garden. And of course, there's no power, there are no outlets, or you have to bring in a big generator. So they said, yeah, bring your violin and just play a little violin. I'm not a big fan of solo violin, especially for parties and events. I think it sounds kind of sad, right? It's beautiful, but it's too sad. So I'd rather play with some backup tracks, maybe some swing, some other things. So I needed to find a solution. So I was looking around the internet and to investigate about powered speakers. And you know, the pig nose, the small ones, they're big ones, they're very heavy and also expensive. And I didn't want to spend all that money. So I found this guy. It's called Aroma and it's a cute design. It's only 4.5 pounds, so it's not really that heavy. And battery powered, you can actually charge it via USB. And it's around was 120 bucks. And it's 15 watts, which is not that much, but you know what? It gives you enough to project and nobody complained. So that was good, right? So I thought I'd show you this. It's nicely done, actually. Of course, made in a country far away. And it has a front top panel, which gives you some controls. There's some a higher treble and a bass roll-off and the master volume button and a power switch and a Bluetooth button, which is also very cool, Bluetooth, and we talk about that later. And there are 2 channels, which I also liked. If you look at the back, there's a one they call the mic input, and one is your regular guitar input, and there's the power switch and the USB charger. So which is great. And the mic input is a little hotter, and you also have an echo function, I guess, to add some strange reverb effects to you. All right, so to show you this, I thought I'd put it over here on the side, and I brought my wonderful the liquid violin. I played on a couple other videos, and I'm using the X-Vive wireless system, and I will do a separate video about the X-Vive, okay? Which I like. I think it's one of the best ones for the price, and for the without the latency, and on it also the sound, I think is really good on those little guys. So there's a transmitter, of course. This violin has a built-in pickup, and there's the jack, and here is the wireless device. Boom, comes right in. And now I put it into the little speaker, and let's try the guitar input first. So now let's bypass the mic. So if you're a guitar singer-songwriter, you can actually plug in your mic and your guitar and do something with it. But also, they said in the manual, it drains the battery faster if you run 2 inputs, right? Makes sense. So this is now, first of all, let me turn the volume down on this. And the EQ is in the center. So this is just a violin without anything. You know, it's a hollow body violin, so it's very soft. So it needs to be amplified. So I'm gonna bring this up to maybe a quarter. All right, and I go like at noon, let's be in the center. So you gotta watch out for distortion. And also there's a master. Let's bring the master up to noon, and let's go a little harder on this side. That's pretty nice, actually, So my microphone sits over here on the desk, and I had this in the park, and actually people could hear it maybe 20, 30 feet away. So it was nice. And you can roll off the low end or boost the low end, make it thin, maybe a little more. The highs, it's too harsh, right? I like my highs low, especially on the violin electric pickups. So that's not bad, right? So let's take a look at the other input, which is the mic input, which I think, as I remember, it's way harder because some of those mics, they need a little bit of gain. So let's be careful with this one. And there's the echo button. Let's turn this down for now and see what happens here. So let's try this now. I have the master at noon, and I'm gonna increase the gain on the mic input. It's already harder. This is a quarter in. And then we can add the effect, the echo. And there it is, distortion, right? So this is way too hot for this system. So I have to go way down if I want to try this. Yeah, so not too much my thing, but maybe, you know, for some vocal, I don't have a mic here to test the vocal and I don't really use it. So I want to keep this an instrumental video. But yeah, I like the other input better. I mean, it's dry, but you can always add another box if you want to, you know, get some reverb on it. So yeah, I'm going to take this back to the guitar input, which I just like way better. Yeah, it's cleaner, nicer, and yeah, we don't need all of the other stuff. Now the Bluetooth I liked because you can hit the button and there's a blue light on the top that shows Bluetooth is activated. And if you want to run a track in the background, here you go. You just hook it up with your phone or your whatever device you have that enables Bluetooth. And with the magic of Band in the Box, right, you can make your backup tracks. And here's one, right? And then you just play along. So it's not bad, right? So this for me did the job, especially for that price range. I know they're way better and more sophisticated systems, but you know what? For like 120 bucks, if you just need a little bit of extra and you want to run the iReal book off your phone with those tracks or anything else, any karaoke you have for a small gathering, I mean, do not power a ballroom with this. It's not going to go over well. So this is a smaller, you know, amp for small situations, and if it's more quiet, but it added enough just to give a nice ambience. And so for that, I think this is a wonderful device. And again, it's very light. You can walk around with this, and it also looks very good. And you can put it right there, and it just gives you, even on the desk, you can have it on the side. And if you want to practice, turn on the track and have a little bit of fun, right? So that's it for today. Thank you so much, and until the next Tech Talk. Thanks, bye.